Hey guys, welcome back. Right now we're on one of our favorite creeks. We're just doing some shooting for the year, kind of reflecting on what we all did this past year and looking forward to the future, what we're going to be doing this coming year as well, and doing a little bit of fishing along the way. And yeah, it's been a great year. 2025 was awesome. One of our biggest accomplishments this year was hitting 250 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us, and really feel like this ministry is growing, and it is a ministry. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the video, but yeah, we just appreciate you guys, all the support, all the likes, the comments, reaching out, looking forward into this year. What we really want to do is we really want to highlight the focus of Christ in our adventures and stuff. I know we did a lot in the past videos and everything, just like putting Bible verses in and everything. Like, we love doing that. That's like our heart to do that. But we really just want to glorify the name of Jesus on this channel and in our adventures and in our videos. That is going to be our top priority goal this upcoming year, is to spread the gospel. That's what we're here to do. That's our mission. So along with fly fishing, it's going to be similar, but we're going to have a little bit of a different approach to it, and I hope you guys like it. But yeah, you're going to be seeing the Word of God a lot more on this channel, which is great. We all need it. I'm really excited to get back to the root of how this all started. I started fly fishing and trying to go out in these places to really seek and find God more, and I want to just really dial in and focus in on that this year in the channel, and really just get back to the root of why I started fly fishing and how much I've grown from it. Another one of our biggest accomplishments this year was completing both the Arizona Trout Challenge and the Arizona Wild Trout Challenge, which is awesome. We finished that out in November with a wild Apache trout in the White Mountains with my wife. It was just a great time to be out there. But if you don't know, the Wild and Arizona Trout Challenges are a program put together by Arizona Fish and Game,
and they provide an excellent way to discover new water and new fish in the state, and experience the Lord in the wild places the challenges take you. This past year has been amazing and has taken us all over the U.S., from fishing new states and new areas to revisiting the old stomping grounds I grew up in. 2025 gave us many fond memories we'll carry with us our whole life. As 2025 was wrapping up, we received a few questions that I wanted to share and answer. 1. What were our favorite flies? 2. What were our favorite areas to fish? And 3. What was our favorite fish we caught? So diving into question 1, what were our favorite flies? Over the past year, I've learned a lot and have gone through and tested a ton of different flies, but there are a few specific ones that just don't seem to let me down, no matter the cast or presentation. The first one being a black and purple hippie stomper. These small leggy terrestrials have proven themselves deadly for me. From tiny Arizona creeks to the bigger Michigan rivers and ponds, this pattern and color present themselves irresistible in the summer and fall to these creek trout. And let's be honest, we all love a good dry fly bite. My second pick has got to be a balanced or beadhead leech. I have these in multiple sizes and colors, but I tend to use most commonly black and white. whether it be bouncing it through and around rocks and holes in the creeks or stripping them over weeds and logs. These flies are versatile and deadly. Whether it be bluegills, trout, bass, or pike, these flies always seem to entice a bite. My last pick is between two midges, both of which I'm not too sure of the names. This black and purple one and this little green one. Both have caught me fish in my most desperate hour. Trout, bluegill, and Arctic grayling have all been fooled by these flies, as they mimic teeny tiny aquatic hatches. Out of all my flies, I'm confident to say that these are my favorite and most effective flies, and it's safe to say that they will always have a place in my fly box. Moving on to question 2. What have been our favorite places to fish? So, this year I was blessed to have the opportunity to fish across 3 different states: Arizona, Michigan, and the Florida Keys. And although all locations are great and special in their own right, but I have 2 specific areas that just take the cake. The first one being this small waterfall creek in the Hiawatha National Forest in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Located on state land and near an area I grew up fishing, this spot marked a significant milestone of growth for me in my fly fishing journey, mainly because of finding a new river without any help. Even though Michigan literally has thousands of fishable water miles, this one was still unexpected. And because I was able to locate the presence of wild trout and catch them on my own using my own skill and knowledge, makes this a very significant milestone. The bonus piece that makes this spot special was because it was my first, for sure, without a doubt, wild and native brook trout out of the state of Michigan. My other pick for favorite spot is this particular trout stream in Arizona on the Mogollon Rim. This is a stock trout stream further downstream, but upstream it holds a plethora of wild trout. This stream is where I caught my first ever trout on the fly, and where I caught my first ever wild trout. This is a spot we frequented a lot this year, and many of its fish are featured in a lot of our shorts, but we've never made a full film on this creek. Maybe 2026 will be the year we can finally make that happen and give these rainbows, browns, and Gila trout the spotlight they deserve. The last question, number 3. What were our favorite fish we've caught this year? Now this question is really hard because I love all the fish we've caught, but there were a few that have stood out. For me, I would have to say this native and wild Arizona Gila trout out of one of the rim creeks. This fish and all the fish we caught that day were caught on a black leech and were featured in our Gila trout video from July. For Evan, his pick is his Upper Peninsula smallmouth bass. Plenty were caught that week, and they were eager to bite spinners, streamers, and nearly everything we could throw at them. Maya didn't do a whole lot of fishing in 2025, but when she did, she would give the brown trout in the rim creeks a run for their money. Her favorite was this one she jigged out from under a rock.
Looking this way? So you can see the colors. There you go. Oh my gosh, perfect. Good job.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in.
Come back in the water. There he goes.
A lot of cool things happened this past year, and it was great, but we're expecting to see some shifts in content this year, as I already said earlier. These shifts and changes will be regarding both content and quality, as well as time frames and amount of films, most likely. Yes, we will still be fishing. It'll still and always be a quote-unquote fishing channel. The name gives it away, but I think it'd be cool to add some other elements in the outdoors, some guitar, recorded music elements into this channel like you saw earlier. These, I believe, will be constructive pieces of the puzzle when it comes to telling the stories that we want to tell. And when it comes to telling the story, we're trying to offer biblical teaching through fishing, through his creation, through the outdoors. Every piece is an element adding to the bigger picture, life with Christ. Fly fishing is still our thing, and will always be. But I want to focus and channel that as a vessel for telling people, you guys, about Jesus. Mark 16:15 says, "Go into all the world and preach the good news to everyone." Psalm 19:1 is, "The heavens proclaim the glory of God, the skies display his craftsmanship. Creation reveals the Creator. Jesus himself escaped to the wilderness often to meet with the Father. See Luke 5, Luke 6, Matthew 14, Mark 1, and others. If Jesus himself did it so often, don't you think there could be value in seeking him in his own creation? When I'm in the mountains, it makes me see things differently. His creativity, his beauty, his grace, his mercy, his love can all be seen in the trickling mountain streams, the paint job on a wild trout, the rock outcroppings and the cliff sides, and the bugle of a wild elk. This channel is a mystery. This is my outlet to share the gospel, his creation, and reflect. We have some cool stuff coming up this year, and I can't wait to share some of it with you and bring you along on the journey. We thank you and we love you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and God bless. We'll see you all soon.